Right, this is a quick message to the few idiots out there that had their arseholes open up wide, crapping themselves the moment the media and demented seals on Twitter screamed about fuel shortages. Many will actually know the full report itself come from BP, which had about 20 petrol stations that didn't get a delivery. This is not a fuel shortage, it's a missed delivery or two for literally one supplier. What causes a short-term fuel problem is gullible sheeple the media can manipulate into going into a panic to buy anything that the media happen to talk about that day. We see it last year with toilet roll despite there never actually being a shortage, and we're seeing the same again now. The difference this time is it's actually worked better than the Belgrade one for some bloody reason. This is despite most people knowing that the media have been talking pure bullshit for most of the last 18 months. Yes, I get most if not all of my viewers knew this from day dot. The Brexit lies and many before it had solidified that fact in their minds like it has mine. Unfortunately though, this country still has media drones hanging on their every word, just waiting to further the little storms that they whip up. This fuel shortage nonsense here though comes at a very convenient time if you ask me. The media appeared to be low on shit that they actually wanted to talk about, and let's be honest, they've got no way to gaslight people with anything racial, so out comes the usual fear porn again. This time it's not about no virus though, it's about petrol, and it was so obviously bullshit I actually found it funny. Especially seeing all of these idiots standing outside petrol stations trying to get the petrol. Now we have the government talking about bringing soldiers in to do it, which, let's be honest, would have been done last week if there had been a real problem. In this day and age, a real petrol shortage would be the end of a government, let me tell you this. The government itself, though, didn't actually care about it because there obviously isn't one, let's be honest. As I said, it all stems from one story about BP, and the media have just whipped it up with gullible people buying it like a bunch of tossers. I mean shit, we even have idiots blaming Brexit despite the same thing happening in Europe and America in recent weeks. But as I said, this was just a media fear porn job and plenty of idiots actually fell for it. If you didn't, then I have to say well done. Your brain cells are still functioning and you don't just buy everything the media shits out at you every single day. If you believe this shit, then have a look for some brain cells that you can rub together, and remember, the media is not there to report the news. They are literally there to talk bollocks to you so that you remain in their control. They're nothing more than a bunch of snivelling shitweasels at the end of the day. This has proved it and should prove it to literally anyone that didn't know it before.